It's now safe to keep playing. Stella and Si make me a bit jealous. How so? Back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself. Make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Si helped a lot with that one, though. I can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey! The only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with 2 centimeter deep cuts. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Ah, hello Jill. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard. But I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go anywhere with protection. So most of the time I only ask Sai if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyways. And she's more fun to hang around with too. Yay. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe that's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet, he could still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Okay. I wonder if we'll be seeing what's-his-face anytime soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Aged and mixed. There you go. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you really small portions of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Yeah, I know that feeling. So, let's go out for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. Might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure, I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5 I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time and the park I liked was the one Sai happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up in more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. Sounds adorable. So you two have known each other for most of your lives. I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason, you two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, Si. Oh, item, yeah, I get it now. Oh, they would be so adorable together. It's funny because we actually earned the mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. Yeah, I'd buy that. So you two don't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends, can't think of any. Like Grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Rough. He used to eat more Branson roots every morning. Boo. Around me, he was different. I have memories of him breaking orders to my dad, barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though, he was my mum's dad, but after my mum and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Oh. Hey Jill, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink, tastes nice the first time, but gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. Bloom, blah, blah, bloom, blah, bloom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Aged. On the rocks. Oh wow, it's both. All aged on the rocks and mixed. Bloom Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sit. Here. I don't know, I kinda like it. Yeah. But after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's dimming the lights? Z's. Huh. I guess she's had too much before I came. Well, that and she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing, she told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should have been thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as a White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Sai was still paying for it. The disbanding of White Knights and the sequential prosecution of those were identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Sai was the one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she'd always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's in the god's favour, I think. But you know, all that made me realise I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sai wounded, asking for help, part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful for her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while? Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving actually. Come Si, let's go get hamburgers and go home. Mumble, yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you, please come again.